Okay guys, I'm at this school site. So over here there's obviously a bit of a dump someone's gone through already. I have been here before, but I don't remember it being like this, to be honest. So someone's definitely been here and gone through that, which is a bummer. I've missed that. But look over there, if you look, something's happened. There's a bit of tin up here too, so, and this is about where I thought the schoolhouse would have been, maybe a bit more that way. But it's hard to know if that road that's down there is still in the exact same position that it was back then. But I would have thought around here in this sort of area somewhere. But look down there, see, look, there's a big pile of dirt piled there and it's sort of cut out here. Isn't that strange? Anyway, I'm going to have a look around here. I'll have a quick scratch through that stuff, but like I said, looks like someone's already been through there. All right, later. So yeah guys, unfortunately this little strip along here is all that's left. I think what's happened here, I'm gonna have to go through the photos a bit more, the aerial stuff, and have a better look, but it looks to me like in here has been carved out at some point, probably when they put that road in through there. I reckon the school was right there, judging from the aerial photo. I reckon it was just over, just past where those trees are, just there. That, I reckon it was just there. But I reckon since then they've carved this out, probably to store the stuff here when they built the roads here, which would have been, I don't know when. These roads went in the 70s, I think, up this way. That road down there was there. But yeah, it's all gone. So unfortunately, all that's left is this little strip to sort of look along. But I mean, it's better than nothing, isn't it? And obviously they had a little bit of a dump here. This intrigues me when I see plants, right, that are like garden plants. So this must have been some little, you know, garden area or whatever, and that tree's also a little bit intriguing. I don't know, but like I said, I found one bottle, a couple of marbles, but unfortunately the marbles that I found are from drink bottles, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, this is all the stuff I've come up with here, which isn't much. Would have been awesome if that bottle was whole, because it's pictorial, it has a bird on it. See there, it says K's. It's a Brisbane aerated water bottle. It's a nice colour too. But there's not really much you can do with that. You can't even turn that into a glass really, because you've got to cut the bird off to do it. It's a shame. It's all banged up everywhere. Someone's already seen that and left that behind. Pretty much all this stuff they would have. That there is actually nothing wrong with. It's complete. It's just stained up, and it's very old too. And the way you can tell, like, see the seam ends here on both sides. It's a very prominent dodgy seam, and like, look, it's just a very crude bottle. That's not a crack, that's a manufacturing flaw, see, on the inside. So that would have been like a sauce or chutney, maybe. That's early, that's very early. That's hand blown with the seams ending there before the top, well before. That would be a tooled lip, I would say. It's not an applied lip, I don't think. It looks to be tooled. But yeah, anyway, and these are the marbles that I found. Look at the seam that runs away on that, and it's got a big grind mark there. I guess where they ground the pontil off, from what I've been reading. But that would have gone, see, here's a cod top, right? So that marble went in there like that, and it would have had a rubber seal or core, whatever they had. There would have been a seal in there as well, see, like that. And the pressure of the carbonation held that there. And then when you bought the drink, you just pressed the marble in with your thumb, and that opened it, and it dropped down into a little chamber down it that was down in here. And kids used to break these to get the marble out, but I would suspect that that is the marble that went with that, because it's very similar in colour. So yeah, anyway, that's that one. And there was another one here, same thing. They're old though. I mean, that's, you can see the seam runs right around on that, and then it's been ground there, so it's still old. But yeah, nothing much. That there will be a Liam Perrins sauce bottle. Very old. See, it's lavender glass. From being in the sun it goes purple, and that's the manganese in the glass that does that. But yeah, that would have been an old, like, that's not really worth much. So Liam Perrins bottle, I mean, it is an aqua one, and it is not aqua, sorry, it is manganese glass, and it is old. But yeah. And this little jar, see, that's an old jar. That'd be like, see, it's all full of bottles. That'd be like 30s, I'd say, 20s or 30s, something like that. And this one here, it's actually embossed on the sides. See, it says Tabloid, BW & Co. I'll look it up when I get home. If I can find anything out about it, I'll put a picture up of the date of it. But that looks to be a ground top to me. even though it's a screw top and it is machine made. See, the seam runs right to the top, but it still is old, so I'll get an age on that. But anyway, yeah, bit of a bummer, a bit of a shoe. You always find a bit of a shoe. But yeah, I suppose like at the dump site in the gully, I'm going to find, that's where I'm going to find the concentration of marbles and things, I guess. Here, it's just going to be spread out, like if they lost one or two while they were playing. But what I'm going to do now is because on the photos, if you look, there's a steep bank over there, and I know nothing's gone on that steep bank, and I'm going to go down the bottom of that steep bank on the other side, because that was all sort of cleared out too. Like, looks like they would have played around there, so if there was any marbles dropped there, you'd think they'd roll down to the bottom there, and you know, so we'll go have a look over there before we head off. But I'm not going to spend much more time here. I'm going to concentrate on that gully, because I reckon a big jar of them got dropped there, or a whole heap of them anyway, to be finding them like I have. I'm just going to have to start at the bottom and work my way all the way to the top. It's going to take me a long time, but anyway, there should be some cool stuff later. So yeah, I reckon down over here, like, see, that's there, and there's the road here now, and the school was right there, I reckon. But down in here was all cleared out, see? And it's so steep that I don't think much would have went on. There's a bottle there, but that's pretty recent. Like down here, I reckon. You can just imagine like those kids playing around and tossing so-and-so, you know, having a fight and tossing old mate's marble down here somewhere. Yeah, you don't know what you'll find. Like, see, like, you just got to look around places like this. I mean, I don't like my chances at all here, but if you don't look, you don't know. So you just look around, you're just specking, you're looking in the light, especially with marbles, or any glass at all. I look for that glint in the light. But anyway, I'll switch it back on if I find something, guys. So yeah, no go. It's just too thick to go through. Hopefully they burn off here soon. They usually do, and I'd say they will. But yeah, I'm going to stop in at that gully, because that's just up there. I'm going to have a quick spec up that and see if there's anything lying around on the surface. And if there is, I'll pick it up. I'm not going to dig, I'm just going to go to the very end and walk right to the top. And I'm just going to have a good spec up there. We had a heap of rain there yesterday, that's why I'm doing this video today. But it dries out nice and quick on these slopes anyway. But yeah, I'll have a quick look up that gully and yeah, see if there's just anything on the surface. Unfortunately, this school is long gone. Long gone. Messy plastic. No point, too close to the road. Okay, I'll switch it back on when I get to the gully. So this is where the gully comes to, and here you go, here's a pretty good one for date too. On the bottom of this, I just picked these bits up down the bottom here. But look at that, centenary, 1851 to 1951. So yeah, mid 50s and 60s, this stuff for sure. But anyway, it goes, yeah, right up the top there. So I'm just going to walk along and spec through all this gravel, see if any marbles pop out. But I'm going to have to dig through all these gravel bars, like even this pile of gravel there. See, it's got bits of glass all through it. So I'm guessing there. Anyway, oh, there's a jar there. I'll switch it back on if I spot something. Alright, I spotted one. Got our first bottle there. There's the old Bengal chutney. We'll leave that where it sits. But yeah, just up here I spotted one. I saw a bit of glass here. It doesn't look like it's real flash, but you can see it right there. There's a marble sitting right there in the open. It looks like a dark coloured one. Is that a Coca-Cola? I remember when I played marbles as a kid, we'd call something like that a Coca-Cola. Wow, okay, it's pretty cool. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's awesome. Look at all the bubbles in it, and like the swirly, funny black things, like a cloud. It's that yellowy colour again, but different. Oh wow, awesome. Well, at least I know they go right along this gully, right up to the top. Oh, sorry, there it is there, wrong gully. Alright, I'll switch you back on if I find more. Okay guys, here's a good one for you. Spot the marble. It is not easy. Well, it wasn't for me anyway. But I find when you see glass, right, you see there's lots of broken glass here and you see a patch of broken glass, you just got to stop and stare and just look and look and look and look, and then eventually you might see something. Like that. Oh wow, it's blue. I didn't think it was coloured. Oh wow, that's like cobalt blue. And swirly and... oh, that's awesome. That's the best one I've found yet, as far as I'm concerned. Probably collectors won't think so, but I do. Look at the colour of that. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I can't wait to dig all this out. I mean, I've only found a couple today and I'm going to head off now because that's where I was digging, is up through there. So I sort of checked the bit that I hadn't sort of really looked through that well. But I'm just going to have to go through the whole thing and like just dig out all the bits all along. Cool. Oh, it'll keep me busy for a while. Later.